Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and we're going to be doing a reading on your magic, of course, your magic for today. So, what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at exchanging gifts and stop, drop, and roll. One is 27, coming up to 9, the other 31, coming up to 4. So I feel that there's a lot of, what I'm getting is there's a lot of emphasis on actually transmuting the energy and putting it into something that you really want. The exchanging of gifts is that putting the energy and focusing on what you need. When I look at it here in the book, it says you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skill, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. Okay, so it says you have all it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. So every time you get stopped for something, or stopped for a reason, I feel that Spirit is saying it's in order for you to stop, drop, and ground. In other words, to find out where you're aligning to. And this is going to happen quite a few times in your life. You're going to be going a certain direction, and then suddenly Spirit is going to put obstacles or things in your way to let you. It's almost like a conference call is what they're coming in to confer with you of whether, is this what you really want? Do you want to align to something different? It's like a lot of second chances. And I feel that this has always been this way. I've always felt it coming in this way, for me at least. And I see it as that now. I don't just see it as hindrances. I see it as, do you want to exchange this part for this part? Do you want to, make it better so that when you get to where you're going, it's everything you've dreamed of? So we're going to first do this reading here with exchanging gifts, and we're going to do this one later on today. So this would be your first one. This is exchanging gifts, and we're going to pull from the Soul's Journey lesson cards is what they're called. All these decks can be found in the description box below. There's a link, affiliate link for these cards, okay? Oh, this one went away. Let's see here. Fear, look at that. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The thing about this is that a lot of the time we're doing something and then that's what it feels like. It feels like the roadblocks that are set in, it's to see, are you really sure that's what you want? When you start fearing, oh, do I really want that? It's almost like it's a test, but not a bad one. Just to see if you are willing to recommit to the idea of what you really wanted. And you'll know, because sometimes it's just a test of the mind coming in, it's the Page of Swords coming in, but every once in a while there's something that comes in to just to see, are you going to blow that Page of Swords away? Are you going to say, am I going to let fear guide me? Or is it just for me to get strong in my resolve and have strength to follow through? Okay. So now I'm going to take from the Enchanted map oracle. $29 coming to life goes to 11. So that's right. I feel like in here you have the sands, or it could even be, I always feel like it's like the quicksand trying to hold you down. And in this case, you have your inner light, you have your strength, and here you come. you're ready for it, okay? It's all, like I said, it's like a test to your resolve. Are you really serious? Is this what you really want? Or is a little something going to come in your way and kind of, you know, screw up your focus or the route that you're on or anything that you've planned? Okay, so it's asking, are you going to come to life and kind of just go, yes, I'm in it and I want it and that's what I'm working at? Or are you, or does it still need tweaking? Okay, do you need to exchange something for something else to get to where you need to go? So here we go. It's funny because when I see stop, drop, and ground, and I see this one in the ground and she's pushing out, it's almost like the grounding that happens almost is the reason for you to know why you're not going to get stuck. Okay, that you're not going to stay there forever. You're just going to stay long enough to plant the seed and then kind of take off. How wonderful, Pisces. Okay, King of Swords came out first. Page of Wands, but didn't come out of the deck. Knight of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords. That didn't quite come out, but it is the Balance card, Justice. A lot of fives this week, Pisces, coming out. Five of Pentacles. Again, we tend to think that the mind is always at fault for bringing in the emotions that come in. But the Knight of Cups is in reverse, so it's almost like shielding yourself from over-feeling things. How do you do that? Is you declare victory and walk away. Again, it's a lot of protection. Or we isolate ourselves to protect ourselves from the emotions. I feel that the King of Swords is all about the mind, not letting it settle into the heart. Let's see what else they got here. Yeah, it's like there's a disconnect, and there needs to be a reconnection of the mind to the heart. That's absolutely what I feel. I feel like there needs to be a reconnect. It's changing that energy of the fearful mind to the trusting heart. Queen of Pentacles. But there needs to be a nurturing and an acceptance. Okay? A tenderness that comes with the Queen of Pentacles. You can open yourself up without going overboard with the Knight of Cups. You can pull that emotion in and let yourself feel it and hold it close to you and nurture and protect yourself. Know that you have the ability to protect yourself and still be open to feeling things. Okay? It doesn't always have to be something where you're going to end up being broken. There's a great ability in you to nurture that. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You see, this is throwing you off balance because this is a personal balance. And this being in reverse like this, especially with the fives at the top of it, it's almost like denying yourself going to that 6, denying yourself that personal balance. I know a lot of times we do it in protection, but you need to exchange that energy into something different. You need to move it out of fear into the heart, into your passion, so that you can take off. At the heart of you is the Queen of Pentacles. She speaks a lot about nurturing and love. Yeah, what I'm getting from this is just the fact that being accountable for everything that you do. I mean, every action that you create in your life brings the actions, the reactions, okay? It brings in, this is also the card of reckoning, the card of awakening, the card of second chances as well, and a rite of passage. You learn these things so that you can go beyond those things. Like I said, the 5 into the 6, it's not being communicated. The Page of Wands, I feel like there's that, the childlike, optimistic, the love part of you, the one that's not as guarded, that's the one that needs to be put in, okay? She needs to be nurtured to bring back that balance. When you reconnect to that nurturing part of you, the Judgment card becomes a very positive thing. It becomes a card of change. When you review these things, you change them, you release them, and then you can move forward into that completion or that end of cycle. Okay, you have the High Priestess. She has been coming out a lot, but almost coming out of the deck, but not quite. So reminding you that you are, you're an intuitive, and you should be receptive, okay, not reactive. There's a lot about reaction. So there's a lot to contemplate here. Of course there is. The Lovers coming in again. There's a harmony here that's been wanting to come through in the cards. Definitely wants you to harmonize with yourself, Pisces, to bring things forth. Okay? So again, there's been, all week, I felt like there's not a disconnect, but there's that residual protective energy that comes in. And you really need to trade these things up. You need to make that change. You need to exchange the energy that stunted you for energies that are going to promote growth. And this is the growth card right in the middle. That's what it's saying. You need to nurture it so that you can grow. Stop, Drop, and Ground is all about planting the seed. It's all the pentacle energy here coming in. Okay, to tell you, please, just concentrate on this. Exchange the fear for something that will grow rather than will stunt. If you keep like going into this energy, you might end up just missing your chance to rebalance. Okay, so you have to think in a brand new way. This is asking you to contemplate new ideas, new ways of seeing things, new ways of using your energy in a very different way. Less of this and more of this. As it is right now, you are very much of the mind, but you want to reconnect with those different parts of yourself. You want to release what no longer fits, and then you want to plan long term. This is going to help you greatly. So yeah, this is all really excellent, excellent. This is great advice this week, Pisces. I'm getting a lot of advice. Again, it's to show you like a different perspective on how things. We are very much about protecting the self. We do protect ourselves, but I think it's because we're just so afraid to be deceived. And you know, I'm hearing from Spirit, they're saying some of you think will not apply to you, and they're actually having me put in right now is it does. In other words, you may think that the relationships that you have left in your life have all been, but it's still a protective circle in those relationships. And it's actually, there's a stunt there for more relationship because you have packaged it in this circle and no other circle outward. So some of you may think this doesn't apply to you, and Spirit is saying, look again. Because it probably does as well. Interesting. Interesting. All right, my beautiful ones. That's it. That's it for this one. I'm going to come back with Stop, Drop, and Ground. We're going to look at that energy. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. You are precious. You are beautiful. Thank you for being here. We're on our way into this beautiful new year. And, yeah, today, watch out. Today is the wolf moon. It is the full moon in Cancer. It's starting today, and some of you will be there tomorrow. So hang on. We're going to beautiful, flowy water energy. We're going to start feeling very in the flow of ourselves, and that's a wonderful thing. So I will see you later. Take care. Bye for now.